What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic week. Look, I missed this show yesterday. We had a signing, so made that one, and I'm always doing a recap here, and, well, we didn't get to it. So we're going to do that here right now. Quickly recap Week 3, what went down in free agency for the Eagles, and, well, tomorrow, the draft series begins. Now, I got to hurry up. I got an appointment at 6 o'clock, so gotta get the Superman jig going on here, so let's effing go. But I appreciate you all tuning in, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, all the things you've been doing. But we're going to go through, and we're going to take a look at all of the moves the Eagles have made and update you on this free agent tracker. Elijah Moore was one of the first signings of the weekend, a great signing. He, along with Fred Johnson, we talked about Fred Johnson, having that swing tackle back. Maybe he comes in, replaces Lane for the future if it's Lane's last year, any injuries. But Elijah Moore, that was a little overshadowed because I love the Fred Johnson, re-signing, but Moore is one of those players we talk about that really helps you across the middle, really helps you with some of that yak. Really, in the return game, I think he could be used as well. A third receiver that I think could really help out here, and it's the third receiver, so you're not going to see too much. Now, the A.J. Brown situation, I know a lot of media and fans want him gone, but I'm hopeful he stays around, and having his best friend here can't hurt. So really excited about the addition there. And then you talk about going to the defensive side of the ball, getting some depth pieces. We needed some depth at edge. You get a depth piece, and that's Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, who, look, a former first-round pick. Howie's always going to swing for the fences, and you never know in the right system. He's perfect for the Vic Fangio system. So looking at that speed, that athletic build that he has, I really think, sky's the limit, but special teams also needs help, and, well, special teams going to have some competition because Chandler Martin, somebody who was elevated 3 games last year for the Ravens, had 5 tackles before tearing his ACL. Talked about him yesterday. Another depth signing. We need help for the offseason. Remember, you're going to have 90 guys. People always get confused about signings, just the way it works. And overall in free agency so far, Howie has really been cooking. 6 on offense, 6 on defense, added from prior teams. And you talk about adding a couple receivers in Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore. I think competing for that wide receiver 3 spot, they could be wide receiver 3A and B. Dameon Pierce, RB4, going to add some competition this offseason. Dalton as the third-string quarterback. We'll see what happens with McKee. But you get Munt, the blocking tight end. Smart, the receiving type tight end. So you're adding competition there. Defensive side of the ball, Ebiketie, we talked about number 1 edge guy for me this offseason in free agency. Then you talk about Shoyinka, who I think is a good addition. Martin, special teamer. Now, Tariq Woolen. Still can't believe they let him get us. Then you have Jonathan Jones there for depth and JT Gray, a special teams ace. So really good additions here so far from Howie Roseman. And we brought back a lot of our own players. So you've got Dallas Goedert coming back. Hell yeah. But Calcaterra, a little questionable. Fred Johnson, we just talked about. Landon Dickerson getting his stuff moved around. A lot of money moving around. Jordan Davis getting extended. Braden Mann, best punter in the game, being back. Epps, a little bit of depth there at safety. And as I always tell you, don't forget those futures signings. A lot of guys that were on the practice squad or other teams' practice squad going to be here this offseason to compete. So a lot of guys added. And, yes, we did lose some players here, but no surprises. We've talked about this all offseason. Jalen Phillips, we knew if he got overpriced, wasn't going to happen. Everyone else, not a surprise at all. Going to miss Nakobe, going to miss Reed, but best of luck to you. Sidney Brown getting traded. Howie moving up with picks. Love it. And there are some guys still left. Brandon Graham said he was going to have an announcement today. Did not happen. But I would bring back Ben Van Sumeren. We don't have a long snapper, but we'll see what the Eagles decide to do. Now let's look at what the depth chart looks like right now with the new additions, the new deals, the futures guys, and the guys that were already here under contract. So you can see the offense starting to add a lot of depth pieces, getting some starters where needed, ensuring, this line is cleared up here, the tight ends, And again, the draft's coming, so you're going to get younger at those positions. And I'm really, really excited for this draft. Looking forward to putting those shows out starting tomorrow. Now, up here on defense, as I told you, I love the interior D-line. I think the edge guys, man, really excited about them, but we're going to add in the draft as well. Linebackers, we needed to add depth with Campbell being out most of the offseason, so they're going to probably add another free agent or undrafted free agent, someone in the draft. We'll see. Corner, a lot of competition there. Loving what's going on there. And then safety, clearly going to need to look into not only free agency, but the draft coming up here. And I think they will continue to improve that room. So far, so good. And then special teams still need a long snapper, but got the best punter in the game back. Got some guys that can compete as return men. So looking good. Let's keep adding to that. And again, stay patient. Still a couple months here left in the offseason, a few really. But we got cap space. Right now it's 34.9, but that number can change. We all know. I really think that this team is far from being what it will look like, and they're going to build another contender. So I'm ready to see it. And it's going to really begin when we get that draft. So got 9 picks this year. Got 7 the following, and then 7 after that. So you've got yourself 23 picks there that you could trade. Howie's going to be moving up, down, all around. And you know that this year, having 4 picks in the top 100, this man is about to smoke these clowns again. And moving up with Atlanta there to 114, and then in the 6th round, 197. I'm loving what Howie's already doing, and it hasn't even begun. But that's all that has gone down in week 3 and what this team looks like, their cap space, picks, depth chart, everything I can possibly give to you here to show you what this team is doing. Keep you patient, hopefully, because I know the masses are losing their mind out there. But, hey, greener pastures ahead. I know last season sucked, but better OC. Things are looking good so far. Again, stay patient. We'll see how things play out, but I'm feeling good. Let me know how you're feeling down below. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this bad boy. Subscribe down below. Whatever you can do to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I hope you're all having a great day. But all I've got for you, you know, if you need anything, it doesn't have to be about the birds. I'm always here for you guys, as you are for me. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!